Good morning, Josh Masters here. It's getting increasingly difficult out in the marketplace right now. There's a lot of buyers out there all fighting for a very limited amount of stock, and it is pushing prices up, at least in Sydney, in the Sydney market. Now, one of the great advantages of using a buyer's agent, someone like me, is that we get access to off-market properties. A lot of people ask me, well, what is an off-market property, Josh? Why would someone sell off-market? And how can I get access to off-market properties? Well, first of all, off-market properties are almost exactly the way they're described. They're not available to the open market or to the general public. So you won't see them on Domain. They're not talked about. They're not advertised anywhere. They're sold to a select number of people that the agent might give them access to. And generally they're the serious buyers that they know can actually transact the deal. Now, why would a seller sell off market? Why wouldn't they take it to the market as you would generally through an auction or private treaty? Well, there's a number of reasons around that. Not everybody is looking for absolute top dollar. There are a number of circumstances within a property purchase, and it's not just about price. Sometimes it's about convenience, so people don't want their home almost invaded by people for the next 6 weekends and midweeks while they traipse through there and touch all their stuff. You know, they can be very private. Some people don't want the sale known to the general public or even their neighbours. And sometimes it's a very sensitive situation. So divorce is one of those cases, or someone might have a death in the family and they just want the property sold. Now, that doesn't mean they're selling for bargain basement prices. They're just often looking for a very fair price. Usually it can be subject to valuation, but as long as you can offer a fair price and you can show the agent that you're serious or a serious buyer, generally you'll be able to get access to off-market properties. And that brings me to the third point. How do you as a buyer in the market get access to off-markets? Well, apart from knowing someone like myself, it can be a little bit difficult, because the agent will judge whether they can give you the off-market access by how serious you are as a buyer. It's often great to have a relationship with an agent, and if you can show the agent that you've got pre-approval in place, that you're ready to go, that you've been looking for quite a while, and that you can build a relationship with them and keep in touch with them and show that you're keen and ready to execute a deal straight away, then you may actually be privy to those off-market opportunities that do come up. And to give you an idea, I'm buying probably one property a week on average over the year, which is quite a lot. And 40% of my properties are bought off-market, which means the general public will never see them. They'll never be advertised on Domain. And I think that's what a lot of people would really love to get their hands on, because it means that while they do have to offer a fair price, they don't have to compete with the general market and have those prices pushed up into the emotional level where they just get out of control. So that's my tip for today, getting access to off-market properties. Hope you enjoyed it. Josh Masters.